will come to America when we host the Los Angeles Olympics. And by the way, which I was president, we happened to get it. I was the president. I also got you a thing called the World Cup, which is coming very soon.
Big shout out to our editorial team at the MeidasTouch Network for making that video. You see the comparison. Same exact stadium in Atlanta, Georgia. Vice President Kamala Harris's speech, packed crowd, energy, positivity. On the other hand, Donald Trump's speech, where it wasn't even a full crowd to begin with, but as the speech meandered into Hannibal Lecter and praising Vladimir Putin world, people started leaving in droves, and you saw it was probably 60% or so full. It's important to do that side-by-side comparison. Folks, that's all Donald Trump has, is his stunts and his safe spaces. And as you know, we've done other videos on how Donald Trump is too scared to debate Vice President Kamala Harris on ABC or any other network. Donald Trump's now, other than Fox, Donald Trump has, in his own mind, telepathically agreed to a debate that doesn't exist with Fox, which Vice President Kamala Harris said anytime, anywhere, any place means stick to the debate and the deal that you previously agreed to. But it's all stunts with Donald Trump. And when he's outside his safe space, it gets exposed. And we here at the MeidasTouch Network spend a great deal of time exposing these stunts. I'll show you one from earlier in the day as well. Here's this kind of random account on social media that posted this photo. It says, "They are afraid of black women supporting Trump because when we do, we drop the Hood Rat Act and the left hates classy women." Let's take a look at that photo. It's like the worst AI job ever. Just zoom in right there. Like, who did this AI? It is absolutely awful. Here's the reality, folks, that the crowds leaving Donald Trump's speeches, it's not unique to this disastrous speech Donald Trump gave in Atlanta, Georgia, where he talked about his imaginary friend Hannibal Lecter, the late great, as he likes to call him, as Trump talks about praising Vladimir Putin, as Donald Trump attacked the Republican governor of Georgia. We've seen this before. For example, when Donald Trump gave that speech in Wildwood, New Jersey, where there were less than 10,000 people there, and then the Trump campaign said 107,000 or 125,000, and the corporate media, who are apparently just Donald Trump propaganda stenographers, just went with that number. We were like, it's like the whole venue held 10,000 and it was maybe 70% full. Maybe there were 7,000, 8,000 people, and they were all leaving during the speech. Remember when we showed you this video of what was really going down? Hat tip to Aaliyah Schneider for getting this video. Play this clip.
A tender-hearted woman's poor half-frozen snake. His pretty colored skin had been all frosted with the dew. Poor thing, she sighed.
And we've seen that over and over again, because let's face it, when we talk about who are the remaining MAGA supporters, they are people like this. They show up to the events in shirts that say, "I'm voting for the convicted felon." They've been showing up to events wearing diapers. You heard that right, and I'm not making this up. Snopes fact-checked it as true, our reporting and others, just so you know, this is real. Donald Trump supporters wearing diapers at his various rallies. Diapers over Dems, that's their way of signaling to Donald Trump their support because of the rumors that Donald Trump has to wear diapers. I mean, like, Donald Trump has radicalized this base with posts like this. This is a real post from Donald Trump, the leader of the Republican Party. Here's a post that Donald Trump made. "January 6th will go down in history as the day the government staged a riot to cover up the fact that they certified a fraudulent election. The absurd election conspiracy, the January 6th lies right here, being reposted by the leader of the Republican Party." So who's left? Who sits through that? Who sits through as he's praising Vladimir Putin? Who sits through that? Who sits through that as he stamps his name on our great American flag and he puts Trump like this flag is one of his third-rate degraded buildings? No. That flag is still there. It belongs to real American patriots and not to the MAGAs out there who plaster Trump's name on it. It is absolutely despicable. We've seen other incidents as well where Donald Trump's gotten booed and the crowd leaving over and over again. Remember when Trump was relentlessly and mercilessly booed at the Libertarian Convention? Remember that? Here, play this clip.
The Libertarian Party should nominate Trump for President of the United States. Whoa. That's nice. That's nice. Only if you want to win. Only if you want to win. Maybe you don't want to win. Maybe you don't want to win. Thank you, D-Roy. Thank you. No, only do.
Remember, Donald Trump was so self-conscious, he made Secret Service confiscate rubber chickens at the Libertarian Convention? How about this, when Donald Trump was selling those ugly fake gold sneakers of his in Philadelphia, and then the crowd started booing him? Remember that? I'll show you this clip right here. Let's play it.
Wow. A lot of emotion. There's a lot of emotion in this room. Thank you. Thank you. So nice. So the really nice thing is we have lines, and I want to thank Chase and I want to thank Alan.
And one of the things that Trump does over and over again also, and we've showed you this before, is he stages these fake waves, like where he waves to imaginary people. So for example, this was Donald Trump the other night leaving the plane, waving to no one. And then he edits in audiences later in the videos like he's greeting a huge crowd when literally no supporters are there. And it's just like the workers at the airport. Here, watch this. Just so you see, he does this over and over again. Here he is at Trump Tower doing it. Play the clip.
See you later.
Here he is at a NASCAR event doing it. Play the clip. Here is Shady Vance doing the same thing. Here, play the clip. Like literally, who does that? Oh, Shady Vance and Donald Trump, or as Michael Cohen calls him, well, you know what Michael Cohen calls him. So then Donald Trump at this event, I mean, this is some weird stuff. Donald Trump goes to Michaela Montgomery, someone who was speaking at the event, and says that she gave him a kiss, and then he's not going to go back to Melania because he got kissed by Michaela Montgomery. Here, play this clip.
It's President Trump. You saved my college. And I said, how the hell do you know that? She said, this one is so smart, so sharp. She grabbed me. She gave me a kiss. I said, I think I'm never going back home to the First Lady.
You were supposed to keep that quiet.
See, now, for the average politician, that's death. For me, I don't care.
And then the rest of the time, Donald Trump is just whining about the crowd size. And he's saying, oh, it's the school's fault for not letting the MAGA supporters in. Let's blame the school. Here, play this clip.
600 people. So I don't know anything about the school. I don't know anything about this school, but they could have allowed more people. You got people standing outside. Look at all the people.
And I can show you 5 minutes of Donald Trump waving, whining about the crowd size. Here's another example from that same speech. Let's play the clip.
Could the school people allow, there's some seats right up there. They could let them come in. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing. Let the people come in. They're standing outside, thousands of them. Let them come in. It's obviously, Marjorie, a very liberal school, I guess, right?
And so one thing to note as well is, among other reasons, one of them being Trump is incredibly misogynistic, why he continues to go after Taylor Swift and Bruce Springsteen and others is that they have bigger crowd sizes than Donald Trump, and the guy is a malignant narcissist, clinically malignant narcissistic. So Donald Trump posts things like this. Trump shows up Taylor Swift, Bruce Springsteen with record-setting New Jersey 100,000 rally crowd. It's not That wasn't true, number one. And so Trump at his events talks about he doesn't like Bruce Springsteen. Like, this is what, at a campaign rally, that's what he's saying. Here, play this clip.
Well, Hillary used to do that too. I remember she got Bruce Springsteen. I'm not I'm not a huge fan. I have a bad trait. I only like people that like me. Does that make sense?
And then Trump talks about how he gets great crowds, like Trump claims he gets great crowds, and doesn't have a guitar, he says. Here, play this clip.
We're okay, but, I have 50,000 people. Elvis didn't have 50, and he had a guitar. I had no guitar. I didn't have the use, right? Elvis had a guitar. He had a lot. We love Elvis, right? But he had a guitar. I don't have a guitar. So would have
That's what he was talking about in Atlanta, Georgia. Like, what in the world is going on? Then he posts these photos of himself and claims he's like Elvis and he looks like Elvis. Folks, let's wake up, America. I've seen this meme circulating around of people dropping their MAGA hat. Let's make that a reality, please. I want to live back in a country of normalcy and pro-democracy. Enough of this MAGA madness. Although it is a little bit enjoyable watching Donald Trump melt down. Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe. The MeidasTouch Network is on its way to 3 million subscribers thanks to your incredible support. Help us get there. It's free to subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching.
Love this video? Make sure you stay up to date on the latest breaking news and all things Meidas by signing up to the MeidasTouch newsletter at MeidasTouch.com/newsletter.